This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton bedding from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with airy blankets, cloud-like duvets, and breathable sheets. You'll experience pure comfort on night one and feel your bedding get softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first order at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
Welcome back. It's another Bob and Tom Extra. This is Christopher. Not only is the Bob and Tom Show live every weekday morning, but every afternoon we'll give you a little extra in case you missed anything. On the show today, Ms. Pat, Dog Beer, and Josh joins. We'll find out what that is right after this.
Hi, this is Bob and Tom Show producer Dean Metcalf. If you're like me, you can't get enough of the beautiful sound of the vuvuzela. Thousands of people are playing vuvuzelas, but no one plays it better than the Bob and Tom Show's one and only Chick McGee.
You know, when I first heard the vuvuzela, it just spoke to me as a musician. I've never had any formal lessons or training, but I'm kind of a natural prodigy on several instruments: kazoo, slide whistle, nose flute. Just some of the many axes that I'm proficient on. But the vuvuzela is where I really shine. I can't take any credit for it. It's a gift, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, and we'd like to share that gift with you, the Bob and Tom Show listeners. That's why Chick and Dean Records is proud to present Chick's first solo instrumental vuvuzela album, Chick McGee Blows.
What? I thought we were calling it Chick's Greatest Vuvuzela Hits.
Sorry, dude, you weren't at the meeting. We changed it. We had a focus group and a survey, and some consultants came in.
But I...
Just shut up and play your little horn, monkey boy.
All right, fine. Gig's a gig.
Mm-hmm. On Chick McGee Blows, you'll hear Chick's interpretation of the classics, like Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. And what Chick collection would be complete without him performing his own sports theme on the vuvuzela? Wow. Can you believe these were all recorded in just one take? Yeah. There are no overdubs, no sampling, no auto-tune, and no synthesizers used on these songs. Just one man and one vuvuzela. When you hear this CD, you'll understand why it's called Chick McGee Blows. Now, here's a little preview of his pièce de résistance, the technically difficult musical masterpiece, Flight of the Bumblebee.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm a little winded. I think I almost passed out right there. I'm seeing little blue stars flying around. Do you see them? I need to lie down for a minute. I think I might have just peed myself a little.
What would you pay for this collection of beautiful music? Well, it doesn't matter what you'd pay. We're charging $29.95, and that doesn't even include shipping and handling.
Wow.
That seems a little pricey. It's only like 5 songs. Maybe we should...
Shut up and put your oxygen mask back on, douchebag.
All right.
So, order now, folks. Just send $29.95 plus, I don't know, $10 or $15 for shipping and handling to the address right there on your screen.
Screen? What?
Cash or money orders are preferred. If you do write a check, just be sure to make it out to Chick and Dean Record Offer. Okay? Don't mention anything about Bob and Tom or frig them all in.
All right.
Hey, I think I hear Tom coming down the hall. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Hey, guys. What are you working on?
Nothing.
Chick and Dean Record offers void in America, South Africa, and all other countries.
Here's some extra. This is Bob and Tom Extra.
There's Jess Hooker, the cooker. She joins us.
Hi.
We have a very exciting special
treat.
Hors d'oeuvre.
Oh, yeah, that's
hors
it.
d'oeuvre
Yeah,
this
nice
break.
hors d'oeuvre.
Some finger food.
There's Willie Griswold. Josh Arnold is in a hotel in Louisville, Kentucky, a witness protection program. I think we'll check in with him in a moment. Here's Tom. And Tom, we have a special good friend, old guest.
A veteran of this show. She is the lovely Ms. Pat. Hi, Pat. How are you? I haven't seen you for a while, except on the TV.
Good morning.
You're looking good. You've got you've kept your loyalties. You're wearing an Atlanta Falcons
Did you notice?
T-shirt.
I left, and then y'all got our quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so we
did.
switched spots. I was so happy.
Thank you for that. Sundays are fun.
Yeah.
And I see y'all got used to what we was used to in the first game.
Very funny. Let's see now. We have to say that Pat is doing stand-up comedy again, and you are, of course, the star of your own show.
Y'all never stop stand up.
How's it going? How's the show going?
It's going great. We got the third season in the box and waiting for them to tell us to come back for the fourth season. First season got nominated for an Emmy, so we're doing pretty dang good.
Now, has your life changed? Are you getting better wigs? What's the?
I'm getting better at everything.
She's building a house.
I thought I'd start with the wigs because you're famous on this show.
And you remember when she used to drive over all by herself and drag her ass out of the car? Now she's got two people with her.
Now you know what? You can go, buy me a car, Miss Pat.
No, I ain't Tom Briggs.
No. Buy him a wig, Miss Pat.
I can do that.
Buy me a wig, sugar.
I got you, sugar.
What is does your husband have a nickname for you?
No.
He doesn't call you like...
Yeah, he said me shut the hell up.
That was shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
There's been a problem
I would
week.
think patty cakes.
Patty cakes.
I hate Patty. That's the old woman name. I was already born in the 70s. Just say Patty. He don't call me anything but tell me to be quiet all the time. He's retired now. So he retired from Allison Transmission, and we packed up and went back to Atlanta.
Well, of course he can retire now that you're making the TV money.
Right.
Yeah. After I shot the first season, I never came back to Indiana.
Huh.
I never came home. I didn't pack up, and then I just said, hey, we ain't coming back. Let's go. I did the Beverly Hillbillies.
I remember that.
It's not that bad
I
here.
did the same thing in Springfield, Ohio. I abandoned a car at an apartment complex. Remember that? Yeah.
That's nice.
The Hill Apartment Complex, Springfield, Ohio.
Now, are you
72
Are you
Grumman.
living in a house or are you building one?
I'm living in one. I'm renting, but I'm building one. I bought 7 acres in Atlanta, and I just told
in Atlanta proper, or are we?
No. I bought it
like
outside.
Like a gated community?
Well, you don't give him the address. He'll keep asking to tell you.
He'll come over.
Because my famous phrase, heaven is a gated community.
I didn't want a gated community. I didn't want all that. I live in a small neighborhood where it's only 11 people. Oh, that's and, I'm the only black again. But
that could be the title of your next book. I'm the only black again.
So if you turn down that street, you got to know somebody. But I just bought 7 acres, tore the house down. It was a 4,000 square foot house there. I tore it down and built a 15,000 square feet house.
Wow.
Is it done?
No. It's, I think the roof is going on this week.
Well, you got another 2 years then. Trust me.
I'm in no hurry.
Good. Ms. Pat is our guest. And Pat, coming up, we're going to be doing a special treat, as was indicated earlier. The White Castle people have come out with something called White Castle Bites.
Castle Bites.
Sorry, Castle Bites. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I haven't seen them yet. I didn't know that.
Are they here?
They left them on the stoop. I went and got them, and it is just like, it feels just like, looks just like a pizza roll bag.
They're
it's
frozen.
Exactly the same. Yes.
Okay. Are they designed to be microwaved or?
I think you have both options, and now there's the air fryer option, and I think that's what we're going to do.
And they're supposed to taste like little mini White Castles.
Yes.
Do you like White Castle, Tom?
Oh, sure, yeah.
You don't look like the White Castle type person. You're in a gated community. That's not White Castle type.
I send people out.
I love White Castle.
Williams, get me a White Castle. Yes.
Hey, Jess, is there any way, can we microwave one or two of them?
Sure.
Because my favorite thing about White Castle is that it's kind of soggy because it's steamed.
Yeah.
And I feel like the microwave kind of goes for that. Just my fat guy take on that.
Sure.
That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
make this harder.
So you look like the type that be reheating White Castle.
Save a crave case in the fridge all week long.
Do you like the White Castles, Pan?
I do, but I'm from Georgia, so Crystal's our thing. But I like the White Castle. It's the same thing.
I love White Castles.
Yeah.
Oh, Crystal.
Crystal, that what you grew up on, right? Crystal burgers?
Yeah. Did you know that Crystal Gale is named after those hamburgers?
That's not true.
Yes,
No.
it is.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Crystal Gale, the famous singer, was named after that hamburger chain.
Tom, nobody believes you this.
Is that where she got the name for the song, Don't Let Make My Brown Eye?
My brown eye.
No, Eddie.
Her hair is so long it touches the floor.
And that's not the only long hair.
Her pubes also.
Oh, same thing, yeah.
Very odd.
This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
This episode is brought to you by Prime Video. In the small town of Holland, Michigan, nothing is ever what it seems. Behind the tulip festivals and pretty houses lay dark secrets that threaten to tear a marriage apart. Nicole Kidman stars in this darkly twisted thriller about a wife and mother whose quest to uncover her husband's secrets may get her more than she bargained for. Holland, streaming on Prime Video March 27th.
So Ms. Pat's our guest. Pat, how else has your life changed now that you got a TV show and everything? I remember when you first started working on this many, many years ago.
It took 5 years.
You had to take acting lessons because you were the one that said you're acting in the beginning a little bit rough.
It wasn't rough. I couldn't act. I had to learn to read out loud and stuff like that. But, in my contract when we signed it, the show was originated at Fox with Lee Daniels and I do not want to call this man Opie. What is his real name?
Ron Howard.
Ron Howard.
Get in here, Opie. I want to talk to you, Opie. Let's talk about this contract.
So in the contract, I had an acting coach, and I still have one. I don't need it as much, but as long as the show is alive, I get to have an acting coach.
Okay, and it's based on your life to a degree.
Yeah, and we shoot in front of a live studio audience right there in Atlanta. First time it ever been a multicam in Georgia.
So cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy that, being in front of a live audience like that?
I do, because it's like a party. Mm-hmm. So, the first season, we only had 35 people. When we taped the third season, we was actually turning people away. It's like a big party in between those scenes.
Oh, cool.
Do you have like a warm-up guy before your shows?
We do have a warm-up guy. We really do. So
awesome.
It's really fun.
Yeah, the warm-up guy gets the crowd excited to see you and everything.
Yeah. If you watch season 2, if anybody watched season 2, it's Miss Sophia, the courtroom episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the gay guy. I don't know what to call him. The man with the wig. Yeah. That's the warm-up guy. And he come to work looking like that every day.
So he's the gay guy with the wig. Okay. Got that okay?
He is hilarious.
Now, we're trying to see if we can hook up with Josh Arnold. Do we have that hookup working? Okay, we'll try to get him back on the air at some point. In the meantime, we're going to head over to the news desk and tell Ms. Pat what's going on.
A drunk driver in the UK who crashed into a bus stop told authorities her dog was driving.
All right.
Wales Online reports 47-year-old Melissa Johannesson was attempting to reverse out of the Ocean Cafe bar's parking lot when a witness noticed her drunken state and called police. On her fifth attempt, the woman backed out of the lot and began driving down a sidewalk before colliding with a bus stop just a few feet away from a playground. She told responding officers her pet dog, Lily, had been behind the wheel.
Bad dog.
A judge did sentence the woman to a 15-day rehab program to monitor her progress with regard to her alcohol consumption.
And it's unfortunate, too, because the dog also had a beer. But in dog beers, that's like 7 beers. So it's just super dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, did the dog get a ticket?
Yeah, the dog blew a 5.6, but that's different in dog things.
Right.
But, there is a dog beer out there.
That was the laziest attempt at a joke. That's 5 points. That's different dog things, laugh there at home. Laugh at home by yourself.
I got stepped on. The larger point is,
good job, Willie.
We're trying to get to the story about the dog beer.
Dog breweries are cropping up around the country to create non-alcoholic beers for dogs. Megan Long, who created Good Boy Dog Beer, explained that the beverage is called beer because we use a lot of the same equipment a brewery does. We just skip the fermentation process. She and her husband are now planning to introduce a fourth beer on their canine menu, Crotch Sniffin' Ale, which is made with unsalted peanuts, almonds, oats, cinnamon, and water. The beer joins their other dog-friendly offerings, including IPA A Lot in the Yard, Session Squirrel, and Mailman Malt Liquor.
White people.
IP A Lot in the Yard. That's
White
great.
people.
IPA A Lot in the Yard. Good Boy Dog Beer beverages are sold for $5 a can.
What?
That dog won't get no bill.
Is there a market for this?
No.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Ms. Pest. White
Rednecks.
people.
And they got a bill. The dog got a bill. The kid got a bill. You dang right they got a market for this.
Remember, they sell truck nuts.
Oh, well.
They're going to sell dog beer.
Yeah.
I know for my dog would be O'Druels. Would be the one.
It's a lot of guys that look like me, but they're skinnier and they have Morrissey tattoos and they work at
gotcha.
coffee shops. They're buying dog beer.
Right.
Now, Pat, I hear you strumming in there. The other Pat Godwin. What do you got?
Reminds me of the story. I remember that sad day I was kicked out of AA. I was Mickey Rourke in Barfly. You were my Faye Dunaway. All we had was a dog stumbling around in the drunken fog. We all drank together. The dog had his own beer too. Me and you and a dog loved brew, drinking and living on the streets. Me and you and a dog loved brew beer that tastes like doggy treats.
Oh,
a little Lobo for you.
You want to know if there's a market for that?
The fabulous Lobo, Tom.
Yeah.
Me and you and a dog named Boo.
Boo.
Yeah.
Traveling, living off the land, of course.
Wasn't his name like Lobo LaJoy or something? Or,
Was it really?
I think.
I just
They
remember
were like
Lobo.
homeless with the dog, I think.
No. We have, there we go.
There
Josh
he
Arnold
is.
in a hotel room in Louisville. He's enjoying the Louder Than Life Festival, and he joins us. Can you see Ms. Pat's in here, Josh? I don't know if you can see her from where you are.
I sure can. Looking beautiful, Miss Pat.
You looking beautiful, too.
Well, thank you, dear.
With your sexy looking self looking like him. I done
She
came
pointed
back
at
and
Chick.
look like him. Looking like Chick now. What's wrong with you?
Oh, yeah. We're all getting old, Pat. Yeah.
I see. Josh about to catch up with you.
Now, Josh, once again, big shows for you in Louisville at the Louder Than Life Festival. I know you're going to be enjoying a lot of bands. And your favorite, really, though, is tonight. Is that correct?
Yeah. Always excited to see Slipknot.
Yeah.
Slipknot.
They wear a lot of makeup, right?
They wear
they wear these
masks.
crazy masks.
Oh, yeah. Kiss, makeup, Slipknot
Masks.
masks. Yeah.
that way people can quit the band and nobody knows.
It's a great idea.
Sure. It's a hell of an idea.
Better than Menudo.
Yeah.
You just get shifted out.
Think how many times you'd have fired me if you could have just replaced me and put a new mask on the guy. Or the same mask on the guy. Yeah.
He did. You just getting older.
I know. I got a mask on.
Now, Pat was telling us about her new life with this TV show and everything. This is great.
Sure.
Are you doing any touring as a stand-up? I know you've got
Yeah.
a special thing you're doing with D.L. Hughley and Ricky Smiley coming up tomorrow, but lots of other dates coming up for you?
Yeah, I left straight off the set and started touring. I won't stop until they call me back for the 4th season.
Oh, wow.
I mean, what else is going on in your life? Your husband quit his job.
No, he retired. Like no black man quit on me.
Okay.
So what does he do in retirement?
Oh my God, he's getting on my nerves.
Is he?
He's just buying dumb stuff. Like he bought an old school car. He bought a lawnmower, one of them $15,000 lawnmower. I come home, he hitting wheelies on it, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "It's going really fast." I'm like, then I come home, he buy a $4,000 drone and can't get it out the air. So we both over 50. We don't really know technology. So I'm like, hit it with a rock to bring it down. He's getting on my nerves. I'm like, Walmart need greeters, don't you want
Once again, our guest is Ms. Pat. Once again, touring as a stand-up. How much of the writing of the show do you sit down with the writer people and say, I got this idea, that idea?
Yeah. I'm in the writer's room. And so is my daughter. All my kids work on set. So my daughter, Gariana, she writes on the show also.
I don't believe in nepotism. Have you met my son, Will?
Yes, I have.
What a disgusting
And your son, Sam?
We're busy. Well, that's great. Got a family thing going.
Yeah.
Does your husband come to the tapings?
Not much. Because in my show, you have to show black love. So I do a lot of kissing of the daddy. So
he doesn't like that. Garrett doesn't like that.
Well, he liked the paycheck, but
he doesn't like you messing around with another man. Huh?
He's just at home buying a new drone.
So we're very intimate, me and the daddy. So it's acting, but he's like, I don't want to see that. So,
how much tongue do you give him when you do
a
it?
lot.
Now, are you self-conscious about it? Do you brush your teeth and do like extra LaVoris?
Oh yeah, we both do. But I've been kissing him now 3
really
seasons.
kiss him? Really
Yes.
kiss him? It's not TV kissing?
No, it's not TV kissing. The co-creator, Jordan Cooper, 26-year-old kid, going to Broadway this year. He wanted it like really intimate. So it was hard for me because I hadn't kissed a man. I hadn't touched a man in 30-some years almost. So
Your husband's really sad about that.
No, not that. Another man.
Way to go, Christy.
He's busy. He's got a lawnmower.
Another man.
Oh, all right.
So I had to really get used to, like letting him, because I hated him first season. The first few episodes, get your hands off me. Then I just had to get used to it. And the audience really like it. It's like finally, a family that look like they real, act like they're real.
Now, do you, when you do the rehearsals and the walkthroughs?
Oh, I don't do that.
You don't kiss them then?
I don't, because acting is so crazy. Like you can connect. You can really feel like you love that person. So during rehearsal, I never connect to him. I don't connect to anybody. But during the shoot, then that's when everything comes out. Because it takes a lot of energy to connect. So
and you got a live audience. Do you have to do reshoots?
Yeah, sometimes, but it's like a play. We try to have all the lines down and get through. I'm the only person drop my line. Thank God I'm the star. But I would have been fired. They have a running joke on set. Miss Peg gonna say, "Can I pick it up? Can I pick it up?"
That's it for another Bob and Tom Show Extra. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. For Bob and Tom Extra, this is Christopher. Take care, everybody.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Smallville co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode.
Join us.
It's Big Talk.
You remember when I had to shave my head?
Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
On Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired. Okay.
What?
Here we go.
I love the excursions with me and Welling.
It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
Talkville, we always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.